Good morning, all my beautiful people. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. It doesn't cost you a thing. Getting ready to finish up the fireplace this morning and the shelf in the kitchen. Still got a little bit of residual snow here, northern Alberta, and all the birdies are out playing because it's nice and sunny. And we got Spirit sitting on his castle. It's all good. Pretty soon it'll all be pretty flowers and pretty trees. Well, she's feeding us because she's putting us to work again today. So at least we're getting. So there you go.
Fresh marmalade.
Homemade marmalade.
4 citrus.
Nice oranges and scrambled eggs and ham and toast. Yummy. All homemade. Fresh eggs from the farm.
Heart River Homestead hearth reno. We're gluing the pennies down to the hearth that will be grouting in black. And I'm running into a little bit of a problem with where the pennies meet by size. So I'm compensating that problem with this here strapping that I found in the basement. It's a plumbing strapping. And I'm just using big cutters to fill in little voids like this so that when I grout, the grout will stick better for one and it'll blend out. You won't see it when we're finished. So today's project is glue a few more rows. Heart River reno for hearth, take 2. This is second day of taping for the update on the pennies that are going down to be the hearth floor. Run into a small problem with gaps where the pennies don't meet on these joints. So we're going to compensate that problem with this strapping I found in the basement. Copper strapping. I'm using it in small ways to fill in voids like this. And when I grout, you won't see it, so I'll put it in places like this and here. And once the grout is on, it'll totally blend out, but it's coming along pretty good. Lots more gluing. Sit on my butt and glue. Penny hearth, here's where we're at. We've gotten this much accomplished. I still have to get in the back here and finish the back piece, which means laying on my tummy to get it all the way back in there. But we've had another little episode. Opened a can of worms. I leaned on the back wall when I was dusting and the tile fell off. So the whole wall loose in here. It's from all the heat, I guess. It's dried the plaster right out. Guess that wall's going to get ripped out and we have to decide what to put in the back there because it has to be fire safe. So there's our new problem. We've gotten this far.
Well, we're starting to take the tile off at the back and it's snowing out now, like really snowing. So we can't really paint the boards that are going to go in the back today. So we're going to move on to the kitchen today. Got all the tile off. Well, Laura did in here. It was all kind of rotten off. Came off pretty easy. We're going to move on to this project. Going to paint it all black. Laura did the floor while we weren't here, as we knew we wouldn't have time with everything. I didn't put corrugated at the back because it has to be fireproof now that the tile's down. Hearty breakfast, then back to our project today. We're all gonna get fed up. Movie time. So this is the next project. And we got the tile off. And we're gonna put corrugated up that little hole there. This is a really cool cupboard. It's where you get the wood from outside. And then we got a really nice thing from the old horses, because this used to be a horse ranch and cattle. And we're gonna put it up above to bring some of the old homestead in. And yeah, we'll show you everything when we're done. We put a piece of barn board there that we got off one of the old barns that are gonna be torn down. The 17, they've already taken down quite a few of them. They've only been here, or Laura's only been here about 1.5 years. With that said, we got one of those things you put between the 2 workhorses out in one of the old barns. It's in really good shape. We're gonna hang it above. So this is our next project, stay tuned. Okay, I just sprayed it all down with TSP. I'm gonna go wash it all and the ceiling because we're gonna paint it all out. And then we'll put the corrugated in the back and we're gonna PL it actually. You can see the stuff, the dirt dripping down from the chimney. But I'll get in there and scrub it all real good. Okay, this is what we're gonna put in the back because it's fireproof. And we're just gonna take it down and give it a really good coat of the fireproof. And then we're gonna paint the rest of it black. And these are fireproof panels already. They're metal and we're gonna paint them out too. So we just gotta do a few cuts on the corrugated. Looking good, girls.
Got them in without touch.
All washed up, ready for painting. We're taking them in to dry. A little too chilly. I'm going to try to invent a little shelf to go above the stove. We took down what was ever there, and of course it wrecked the drywall because everything's old. But we want to make a shelf, so we got an old piece of barn board and some sewing machine drawers. I have 6 of them. So I'm going to try a configuration on here, drill them on, and then put this on the wall for, like, you know, spices and sauce stuff and all that cooking stuff. We'll see how this works out. I configured it onto here, some holes before I put these on, but the problem is, we have a big problem here. Studs aren't 16 inches apart, therefore that's why there was that problem there. And we got to make it low enough because Laura's only like 5'2", so she can't really reach, so I can't put it up high. I have to keep it pretty low. So right around there, I guess. I'm gonna figure out with the board. And then I gotta find at least 2 studs, not 16 inches apart. They're not, I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna have to make a few holes first, I guess. I'm being Bob the Builder, rebuilding the cabinet because it broke. And take it apart and clean it all and put it back together properly. The arms on it broke. Anyways, get this done and get it put back in the kitchen and call it a day. This is going on the Fireplace video because I just already uploaded the other one. Talk about Bob the Builder. It's all good. Now I got to get it all back together. I'm just going to clean it all up first. We just haven't done enough on the homestead, so I thought I'd add to the journey, and I don't even need these till the fall.
Oh, now you tell me. I'm squeezing it
She's
in
trying
at
to
the
be
end of
nice
the day.
for me helping her. She's doing it. Squeezing it in
Slave
after
driver.
4 days of nonstop. Reno. Day's not over. I got her sewing my Ralph pillows. I was smart and bought the fabric. Even though I have a sew machine, she's a better sewer than me. So my beautiful sister Laura made me my 2 pillowcases, the 20 by 20 for my up and coming fall rent video that I'm gonna do. And I was sitting here while she was sewing it thinking, oh, that'd be really nice if Hunter had a bow tie. And she was already making it. Great minds think alike. And she made little Hendrix one too. Yeah, not that you guys have all seen me sew. She's just way better at it than me.
This is for Birdie.
Oh, and she's making one for the birdie
No,
in the
it's
bathroom
Lark.
too. Oh, she's making a scarf, a handkerchief scarf for her head. She's getting carried away now. She's worse than me. This is her craft room, sewing room. She's got it all going on. Hunter's gonna be our pretty princess. And I didn't forget Hendrix, don't worry. We took the panels off on the side because we're doing that in an oil fireproof paint. And we don't want the smell in the house. So we're gonna do that downstairs and outside at the back door. And we're gonna take off these 2 things here and put barn board around. I personally would take that off too, but it's not my house, so I'm gonna stay out of it. And then we're gonna paint the rest all black with the other paint that we got, the latex paint. So I'm just getting that set up now to do that. Then we can put the panels back in. First we'll put the corrugated on and then we'll put the 2 metal panels on the side. Then we won't scratch it by doing that. So I'm gonna paint a little down into the sides because if there's any, you know, little areas you can kind of peek through the corrugated. I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry, but you get the idea. This is the project of the day. And then the shelf in the kitchen. And then I'm gonna take a couple days holiday because I'll be leaving. 1, 2, 3, started painting. Well, getting there. Not bothering painting all behind because the corrugated is going back there, so I'm just wasting my time doing that. The basement, these panels turned out pretty good. They're going up in the back. We just put the high heat paint on it. And chickens, because it gets so cold here, they don't always survive. So if you bring them in and then just transplant them. We got a big onion growing in here already. Look at that. Beautiful. While I'm down here, I thought I'd peek around. We're at this point here, the back's in, and then the sides are gonna be barn board, and it's gonna have a header with barn board. It's beautiful. Good morning, all my beautiful people. I'm just watching the Blue Jays. Laura's cooking me breakfast, and we're gonna get back to work. I'm really exhausted, and the dog's barking in the background. There we go, farm life. Hearty breakfast to get back to the project. We're done after today.
They think.
Now we're really going home, so we're done. While the paint's drying for the fireplace, he's gonna get busy working on the shelf here. Just cleaning this board. The other side is the barn board. And I just cleaned it. I'm gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna put PL on it and screw it to the wall and make a shelf in the kitchen. True farmhouse. Okay, well, we got the board up and it's PL'd and screwed, so we're gonna wait for it to dry and then put the little shelves on. Got the first one up and 5 to go. It's looking good. Okay, got the kitchen shelf up. We're just gonna put the stuff in a little bit later. And she put her Heart River burnt heart up there. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Always. Best thing you can do. The dog wants in. Well, we put little tchotchkes up there instead because the spices didn't fit right, but that's okay. It looks better anyways. It's all kitchen stuff, and that little cow in the middle was from Lori to my sister.
Thank you, Lori. I love him. He's in a farmer now. He's a farmer now with the cow farmers. They bought this farm 2 years ago as is, and they've got a lot cleared off already. And lots of work still going on, and every day it seems to be something else we're trying to get done. Trying to do the stuff in the house on a budget because the stuff outside's not cheap. Going in now. Boy, we had to push really hard.
That's what he said.
We put a rusty hook on here. There you go. Sexy times. I'm just painting, touching up here. Okay, it's done for now. Got a little bit of cleanup to do. She did a penny floor, as you saw in the beginning. I brought her all the little copper things. And the match striker, and she's art room making a sign that says wood, because this is the wood door. It looks fabulous. And it was a lot of work for chicks, but we got her done. New power pulls in. Guys are still here. I think they're taking a break. We had no electricity for, I think they said 4 or 5 hours. But it should be going back on real soon. They're almost done. We're done, and I'm exhausted. And we did all this in a week. The kitchen, this, cutting the wood, getting it off the barn, all that stuff. Laura's making the sign for the wood door out of rustic things from around the farm. And I'm gonna close this video because I'm exhausted. It was a lot of work to get all this up and screwed in and all the rest of it. We used what we could that we found around the farm. Pardon the nailing in the back, but it's done. This would have looked great if we had it black rubber, but it is what it is. She did a great job on the floor, didn't she? All the pennies. We might do the backsplash in the kitchen too. I won't be here for that. We even found the old hook from the barn, from one of the horse things to hang up the match striker. And this is a antler that was a fall that wasn't found in the meadow. And we just used the copper piping things to hold it up. And that's the thing between the two horses, and I think it's called I can't think of the name, and the old farmer down the road told us what it was called too, and I can't recall. But it's all good. It still looks amazing. We just painted the fireplace paint, or the barbecue paint at the top to make it all fresh. And that's it, we're done. Loves everybody. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you at home because I'm exhausted. Here's it from it up here, the shot from up here. It looks really good. I personally would paint this black, but it's not my house, so I'm not here to do anything, but I really think we did a great job. We even got fresh pussy willows from outside. Pretty princess. And the wood sign Laura just made. This is a wood door. If you open it up, that's where all the wood comes from the outside. Absolutely beautiful. We did so good. Good girls. We added a little old rocking chair. It's so beautiful.
That I recovered.
Laura recovered. Barb found it. Looks great. Absolutely beautiful. Yay to us. I am closing. Loves it, guys. Absolutely beautiful job we did. And the kitchen. I'll see you all at home. I'm leaving. Tomorrow I'm going to see my niece and my grandniece at her farm. And I'm not videotaping over there. They're very private people. Loves everybody from Heart River Homestead. Look at all the baby turkeys.
Oh, they're so sweet.
They're so cute.
Well, we bought them, so. Oh.
Look how many babies. How many?
13.
Wow.
Not 13, 30.
30 turkeys. I was going to say I was counting more than that. They're so cute.
Those are turkeys?
You know, catch one so Auntie can pet it.
And the chickens are out playing in the sun today.
These two little black ones have been acting birdie, but they're
Out having some fun sun time. Got a warm day today. Loves everybody. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Definitely see you in the next video. Loves. Well, I'm closing out this video. I'm sitting outside on a chair and it's sunny and it's beautiful and I'm exhausted and I have cuts all over my hands and they're swollen and they're hurt. And you want to see my sisters? Hers too. We look like terrible people. Monsters. Farm hands. Okay, bye everybody. Loves. See you in the next one.